am out here. I'll just get those flowers and Hello everyone. I am back. I am back with another recipe. This recipe is called pumpkin chili. And I think you're gonna like it. Let me gather my ingredients and I will be right back. I am going to make my pumpkin chili. Okay. I have my ingredients here. I have Smithfield ground pork. This pack is like 1.5 pounds. I have 2 pounds. I have 2 packs because of course, pork shrink. Pork has quite a bit of grease in it, so you're gonna really need 2 packs of this pork. Okay, the frying pan is heating up pretty hot here. So what I'm gonna do, just go ahead and put my pork in. Okay. Okay, we can go ahead and put this pork. And it's just like you would cook anything else, you all. You want to make sure it's done, because it is pork. And please make sure your pork is fresh. See how good it looks? So you know it's fresh. It's really pink, so it's fresh. So while the pork is cooking, put a lid on it. I'm gonna tell you about my other ingredients. I have bell pepper, a green bell pepper, a whole onion, and red pepper, red bell pepper. So you want 1 red bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper, and a large onion. Here, you can have a small or medium-sized clove of garlic, or if you get a large one like I have, just, split it in half. You don't need this big clove of garlic. So I got to finish grating my garlic. I'm gonna wipe my hands on something first. After messing with the pork, be right back. Okay, we have, this is Mark's 100% apple juice, you all. I'm going to use 12 ounces of it. 1 tablespoon of Cummins. I guess it's Cummins. Some people say Cummins or Cummins, either one. 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder. 2 bay leaves. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. The pork is cooking pretty good. And guess what, you all this is going in my crock pot. Okay, let's finish those ingredients. Two cups of chicken broth. 1 cup of pumpkin. This is fresh pumpkin, you all. I don't know whether you remember or not, but I basically cooked my own pumpkin. This is some of my pumpkin that I froze. See? Pumpkin. I need 1 cup of this. I couldn't find any small containers of beans, so I had to get the big cans, and I'm going to use at least 20 ounces. So I'm going to get a measuring cup and just measure out the beans. 20 ounces without a lot of juice in them. And of course I'm going to add some juice. But I would prefer to have had the small cans, but I couldn't find any small cans. These here are light kidney beans. So you're going to need light kidney beans and dark kidney beans. So these are light. And these are the dark kidney beans. And I'm going to get it, put at least 20 ounces of this in a measuring cup. That's about all I can do since I can't find the small cans. This pork is really cooking up here. And the reason why I say get at least about 3 pounds of pork is, like I said, both of my packs of pork said 1.5 pounds. It's because it's gonna cook up, you all. You're gonna get some grease that you're gonna need to drain. You need to drain your pork. Okay, while that's cooking, I don't want to bore you with trying to cook this pork. Then I'll get back with you. I'm gonna go ahead and chop my onions and my peppers and finish my garlic. And I'll get back with you. This is my pork. And I will tell you, you do need to use paper towels to get that grease out. You might say, well, how many do I need? Okay, you need enough. So when you pull your paper up like this, right, then it's gonna look like this. That's not too much grease. Compared to when it's looking like this. See all that grease? Really, really greasy. See how much grease that is? Ooh, in the camera. See all that grease, you all? You just take that hamburger just like I'm doing like this here. And you just squeeze it. Squeeze the grease out of it. Shouldn't be a lot left. Shouldn't saturate your napkin anymore. Or shouldn't saturate your paper towel anymore. You're gonna have a little grease, but it's not gonna be a lot of grease. See how the hamburger look? Excuse me. See how the pork look? I keep thinking of my pork as hamburger. See how the pork look? Look at my pan. The pan is not really greasy. I don't know whether you can see that or not. See? You want your pork to be looking like this, you all. So it's not really, really greasy. Look at the pan, all this area. So you're gonna need quite a bit of sheets of paper towel to squeeze the grease out of your pork. So I would say get you a nice roll of paper towel. Make sure it's absorbent. Don't get the cheap kind. Cheap kind is not gonna work, you all. This is very absorbent here. I mean, I won't say the brand name, but you know the good, I say the good paper towel. Get the good paper towel. Okay, I'm finished with the pork. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to go over here and finish up I've finished the onions. I need to finish my garlic, rest of my garlic. This is like a half a clove of garlic. I guess it would be medium size clove, but of course I use one of those gigantic big ones. This is what I have left from it. So I'm gonna finish up the garlic. Then I'm gonna finish up my peppers, because this is a whole green pepper, a large green bell pepper. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Large green bell pepper, a large red bell pepper. So you got your large green pepper, large red bell pepper, you got your good size, a medium size of garlic. If you want to use a little bit more, you can. I love garlic. And you have a large onion, not a gigantic onion, you all, but a large onion, chopped onion. Okay, I'm gonna go here and finish up my garlic. Finish up my peppers. And we're going to transfer my hamburger into my crock pot. And we're gonna go from there. But let's finish chopping these vegetables first. Y'all, if you want to use minced garlic, maybe you can. I don't know. When I can, I like to use fresh ingredients. It's just me. I don't know what the minced garlic tastes like in this right here. Now, I have used minced garlic, and it is good. But I've always used fresh garlics in my soups and stuff. And sometimes when I have my garlic, I'm not so picky, so if I have little big pieces of garlic left, I'm okay with that. Okay, so that's the garlic. We finished that up. You all, that's the garlic. And of course, onions are finished. Gonna finish with the peppers. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be pretty. You all, if you want to make them pretty and perfect, then that's all right too. Just go ahead and chop it. And don't worry about all of that. But just do it the way you want to do it, you all. Be careful, like I said, with a knife. You don't want to cut your hands. That wouldn't be nice. Any way you want to. You want to chop it that way you can. Doesn't matter. And this is the green bell pepper. Maybe I'll soon get my voice back. Okay. Pepper smells good. It's all chopped up here. See, everything is good. It's gonna go in my crock pot, you all. And as far as cooking it in my crock pot, everybody's crock pot is different. Depends on what kind you have. I would say cook it until your beans are tender. You don't want hard beans. Beans and vegetables are tender. Okay, and I know you say, okay, chili. But my chili, instead of me using tomato paste or tomato, I usually use tomato paste, tomato sauce, and canned whole tomatoes or diced tomatoes in my chilies. But the pumpkin that I'm gonna put into this pumpkin chili is replacing the tomato paste and tomato sauce and diced or whole tomatoes, you all. That's my sauce. Instead of using, normally you use tomatoes in your chili. Well, instead of me using that, I am using the pumpkin. And you'll be very surprised how it tastes. Very surprised. Tastes really good. All new different flavor, different taste. Totally different. Like I said, you can always add a little bit more ingredients if you want to. And guess what? Cook it maybe 15 or 20 minutes longer or 30 minutes longer. It's better to add, you all, than to have too much. Because you might say, okay, I want more chili powder than that. Okay, I want a little bit more cinnamon than that. Or any of the other ingredients. You can always add. But if you get too much in there, you can't take it away. You wouldn't think that red pepper tastes good in it, but it does. You want to, you can use the gold pepper too, but these are my Christmas colors. Mix this all up. Also, when it comes to the chicken broth, if you want to be really soupy, you can add a little bit more chicken broth if you want to. Just take the recipe and make it your own, you all. If you want it real thick, you can use less chicken broth. It's up to you. You know the way, the consistency I like for my soups to be. Okay, we got these cut up. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, so I'm going to get my crock pot and go ahead and dump my hamburger into the crock pot, you all. And please drain, you all. Please make sure you drain your hamburger really good, and make sure that you take, just like I stated, a paper towel and remove a lot of that excess grease, you all. Because if you don't, your chili is going to be really, really greasy. You don't want greasy chili. It's not going to be good. Because you know, grease has the tendency to overpower flavors. And you don't want a lot of greasy grease. Look how pretty that look. Look at those colors. Christmas colors. Okay. We get everything right. Okay. We can go ahead and get a cup of pumpkin. And you can see I'm packing my cup. Add some water in it too, you all. Especially when you freeze it. It has a little water. So you might want to have a generous cup. Okay. That's the pumpkin. Go ahead and pull up my American cup, 12 ounces. Okay, I gotta try to see it. Okay, got a glare. I'm doing it at night. 12 ounces is right here. We'll get up 12 ounces. Ooh, if I can hold it. Okay, see how close we got to it. Okay. Okay. Right there, hit it. Might be a tad over. That's it. So, 12 ounces of apple juice. I have got to open up my beans. I'll let you know about that. And I'll show you that too. But let me go over here. Let's get the crock pot ready. Okay, you all have my crock pot. So what I'm going to do now, I will transfer my pork from my frying pan to my crock pot. Here's my pork. See what I meant about my frying pan? You see it's not real greasy because I got majority of that grease out of my pork. See? Frying pan should be looking like this. And it's best to use a non-stick frying pan, you all. I wouldn't particularly use a, skillet frying pan or you need to have a coated pan. Make a long story short. So we got our pork in here. Okay, let's get ready to add some ingredients to my pork. Add the garlic. Sit there a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're gonna add our peppers, onions. Apple juice, 12 ounces. Generous cup of pumpkin. Remember, it was froze, so. Okay, pumpkin. And the pumpkin is taking place of you all the tomato products that you use in your chili. Use a couple of bay leaves. That's how big they are. Let's see. Okay, so small. That one. Okay. That little one. I won't use that one. Okay. Okay, they're really small. They're really small, you all like that. Then you can use 3 if they're small. We'll use a tablespoon of come on. Okay, that's enough. And this was just bay leaves, you all, that I took. They're so small, so I'll use 3. If they're big, just use 2. Here's your ground cinnamon. Just 1/2 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon. Put on top so much. Yeah. Chili powder. Say if you want to add more, you can. I am just using 1/2 tablespoon full of chili powder. You know I love McCormick products, so. Only time I get something else is when I can't find their products. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're gonna use 2 cups. This is a cup, you all. Let's shake this up. Had a tendency to settle out. And this is just nothing but chicken broth, 33% less sodium chicken broth. Use 2 cups. I think what we need now are those beans. Okay, let's see. Trying to work with these beans here. Okay, so much easier if I could have found the small cans, but beans I have. Go up more because I'm gonna be in between 2 cups and 3 cups. Okay, and of course I'm gonna add a little broth to it. Okay, these were my light red beans. Now I need to get my, can you see that? Dark red beans. A little messy here. Okay, messy all over my stove. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add a little juice to that, bean juice. There's our beans. We're gonna mix everything up, you all. And we're gonna put it on the stove. Of course, we're gonna cook it. Those are all the ingredients. Gonna look good. Smells good. It smells really, really good. Okay. I'm gonna put it on. Like I say, okay. Like I said, cook until your vegetables are good and tender. Okay, you might say, okay, well, give me some kind of time range when that might be. I would say you need to cook this at least 2 hours, you all. Probably more. It all depends on your crock pot. Because you can, if you want to, you can cook it on high for a couple hours and then put it on low for an hour. But just, you know, test your vegetables and adjust your time accordingly to what you think. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the crock pot. I'm gonna start off on high. Like I said, I know I'm gonna cook it on high at least for 2 hours. Sometimes, I will say sometimes the beans, depending on the beans, sometimes the beans are not as hard as other beans. If you know what I mean. Sometimes you get some beans and they're softer, and then sometimes you get some beans, I don't know, they're real hard. So it takes a little longer. So I'm gonna get this cooking and I'll get back with you. It's looking good. See the peppers and the beans and stuff. Yeah, it's looking real good. Don't it look good? Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Evelyn H. Vlogs. Hello everybody, I am back. I am back with Sierra.
Hey y'all.
She's gonna taste my pumpkin chili.
Yes.
And tell me what she thinks about it.
Yes. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. Okay, ooh, it's nice and hot,
You
y'all.
might say, and I don't like it hot like this, you might say when you look at the video, where's the big chunks of pork? Okay, big chunks of pork. I had to sort of like break it up because I didn't want certain people getting big chunks of pork. You know?
Oh, no.
It has to go around for everyone, you know?
No.
So, oh, we say our grace.
Oh, okay. Lord, thank you for allowing us to have this food. Please allow this to be nourishment to our bodies and will not harm us in any kind of way. In your name, Jesus, amen.
Amen.
And chili, y'all. All that good stuff. Y'all already said it. Okay, it's nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and I like my stuff hot, y'all.
And I don't.
And Mama does not like her stuff hot.
Because when I get ready to eat, I'm ready to eat.
It has a good flavor.
And I would say if you don't really need to eat it that day, you all, it's better overnight.
It is.
Because the flavors have time to soak in.
Everything soaks in. You know, this is good, Mom, because I can taste, I don't know where you put it. It just has a good flavor. The nutmeg, just the different spices.
The cinnamon.
Oh, it was cinnamon, not nutmeg.
It was cinnamon.
Okay, cinnamon.
But
it's good.
Like I was saying, if you want to add more chili powder, you can. And maybe put it back on the thing for low for maybe about 30 minutes. You want more chili powder?
Right.
I said, do you want more chili powder in?
Oh no, I'm fine. I am just fine. To me, this is fine. But you know, other people may prefer, you know, the chili to be a little higher.
Spicy, because I want to put one half tablespoon of mine in mine. Some people might want a whole tablespoon, might want 2 tablespoons. Spice it up the way you want it.
Yeah. I like spicy food, but I don't like it like that. So do it to your family's liking or do it to your liking. This is good. It has a really rich flavor. The beans are good.
And the pumpkin, I was telling them that the pumpkin takes the place of a tomato sauce.
Yep.
Because I usually put tomato sauce, tomato paste, and diced tomatoes and like diced or either whole tomatoes in my chilies. So that takes the place of that.
Right.
So no tomato products in this here.
And I mean, this is a really good chili, y'all. Really good chili.
It's different. I think you'll like it. if you like pork. This is pork instead of hamburger. I kept wanting to say hamburger. I think a couple times I did say hamburger, but it's pork.
It's pork. It's ground pork, right?
And I was telling them, if you don't want your chilies really oily and greasy,
okay,
then make use of the paper towels. But you got to get the good paper towels, not the cheap ones.
So how did you do so
I took the paper towels and squared my hamburger out, and I showed them
your pork.
Right. I mean, excuse me, and squared my pork out. You say hamburger, and I showed them what it should look like. Because if you leave all that greasy in it, it's gonna be greasy. It's gonna taste greasy.
Right.
My chili do not have grease staining on it. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this chili and let you go about your day.
Well, yeah, try this recipe, y'all.
I really think you'll like it. There might be some weird ingredients, but
it works out.
They fix together, y'all.
It really
they come
does.
together.
It really does, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
When I'm fixing this chili, I said I know it's gonna be good. It was smelling good, and of course I had to get me a taste. You always gotta do the taste before Sierra gets it.
Ooh, and she knows I'm the official test taster.
And you all, it is good, and I'm gonna help myself. And I would say we will talk to you all later. And I would say please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Evelyn H. Voss. And let me know what you think about the pumpkin in the place of the tomato products that you usually put into your chili. Now, like I stated, my pumpkin was from real pumpkin that I bought out of the store.
Yeah.
And made myself. You know, baked it in the oven and all of that. But I think there are some things, they're canned pumpkin, and they're also what were we saying? You were saying? There's something that tastes almost, tastes almost like a pumpkin.
It's a type of squash, but it's very similar to a pumpkin.
And it tastes like a pumpkin. But we have to find out what that is, and we'll put it online.
Yeah, we'll let y'all know.
Okay. Go about your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget about me. See you later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.